and I couldn't understand what was going on. The scans didn't show anything. There was nothing happening. So I'm sitting there in limbo, not knowing what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
And they're going, you should be right. You should be running now. And I was like, yeah, well, I fucking can't. Like, what is going on? And so, like, and I struggled mentally, massively, like, and like to the point where I didn't know what I was going to do, where if I was ever going to be able to play football again, some personal life stuff wasn't going really well for me either, and I was really struggling with that, and I didn't want to be around anyone. I didn't want to be with my family, or I went home for a week and I couldn't stand it, and I just wanted to be by myself, and it's the worst thing you can do for yourself. I was on antidepressants and everything, and I was just trying to like put on a brave face. And I remember I'd go to the club and I'd be bawling my eyes out on my way to the club just because I just didn't know what to do. And
is there enough support for like?
Yeah, there is, because like I know there was support. Everyone was just trying to come at me. I just didn't want it. And like I'd get to the club early so I could sit in a car park and pull me shit together, and then I'd go in and then I'd try and be all right. But everyone knew I was fucked. I wasn't happy. I wasn't being a good teammate. And then when I did come back, I was still not great. And like I was trying to help like win and all that sort of stuff, but then I wasn't helping myself or any of my teammates. I was being very selfish. And like the club saw that, and then they sort of dropped me and from the seniors, and like they said, when you need to get yourself right, you're not going to play any football. And I said, you can't do that. I said, you got to let me play. I need to play, because like that's the only thing I've got at the minute, like that's the only thing, because I didn't want to, there was nothing else I was doing. Yeah. And other than that, and then also like drinking and that, when you're on that sort of on those medications, it's just horrible. And like it's all good, like I feel good now, like I'm having a good time, it's good to be around mates and this stuff. But then the weeks after that, it's like it's to a point now where I'm sort of trying not to drink now, because I struggle like mentally after sort of even like having 5 or 6 beers. Like it's something that I'm trying to work on myself, But like it'd just be you're just doing yourself so much harm, and it wasn't till like I had a really, really, really bad time. Like after they dropped me, that was sort of like my lowest.
Where was that, at the Gold Coast?
No, that was here in Adelaide. So that was 2018 or 19, I think it was, after I broke my leg, and that was probably the lowest I've ever been. And like, and I've had everything given to me. Like my family have done everything for me, like, and people look at me and then like, oh, I'm so lucky to have the opportunities I have. I am to a point, but I've worked to get to where I am. And like I look at it like why am I like this? I said, I've got so much stuff that I love doing, and so many people around me that love me, but it's just, it doesn't matter. Like if you've got these feelings and there's something going on, you need to go and, like, I see a psychic every 2 weeks, and if I don't, I can feel myself sort of starting to sort of spiral.
Yeah, see, it's hard. I think what a lot of people underestimate is the peak of playing, like I'll say football. Yeah. That peak of getting, must be an amazing feeling coming on a crowd or hearing a crowd cheer when you kick a goal, and that just doesn't taper off. Like it's a very unnatural environment. Like, I cook a good meal at home. I don't get the cheering. Like my kids just go, they don't even eat it. My wife doesn't even say anything. Like, and I'm like, fuck, I just did a great performance, but I don't get that. And let's face it, no one really gets it.